Yeah, so we are on live. Gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to yet another golf show. Today I
Yeah,
have got two professional golfers. One is from Sri Lanka, Mr. Mithun Perera. He's a leading PGTI player. Welcome, Mr. Mithun Perera.
yeah. Thank you for inviting us.
Okay. Next we have Mr. Priyanshu Singh. He's a rising young promising golfer from PGTI. Mr. Priyanshu, welcome.
Hi guys.
Okay. To start, let me tell you this all about this. We have been doing this live broadcasting for the professional golfers and caddy ball boys of Bangladesh. You know, for due to COVID, they are passing very hard time. And Bangladesh Golf Federation, Bangladesh Professional Golf Association, BPGA, and other organizations related, they have been trying their best to help them, to assist them. Still, they require your support. The sponsors, the Olympic Association, the Sports Ministry, and also Cricket Board, if they can, you can come forward and help our professional golfers, caddy ball boys from humble background. With this introduction, I like to start today's show, and today I like to talk first with Mr. Mithun Perera. Mr. Mithun Perera, I think you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can. I hope you
Okay.
also.
Oh, yes, I can. Okay, Mr. Mithun Perera, I found that you are the name of revolution in professional golf in Sri Lanka. You are the first man who took PGTI and played in Asian Tour from Sri Lanka, if I'm not uh, wrong.
Yeah, yeah, the Asian tour. I think I had a full card, but other than that, I think Rohana and one more player from Sri Lanka. They start with the PGTI. It's now we have four players on PGTI. So I think yeah, you're right.
Okay, so you started, you won already seven PGTI tournaments. I found your record, and also you went for a playoff in Asian Tour. So, I mean, from here, when we can see you with a trophy of Asian Tour?
No, it's everyone is trying. See, I had a good finishers as well, but I believe you need luck also to win this game because otherwise, I think everyone who's playing over there, it's best golfers. It's all over the world, but sometimes you need a bit more luck. So I believe that, and then I think that's why I didn't had any first win, but I finished three times runner up, and it's it. That's my goal. Before retired, I think I have to win something on Asian tour.
Okay, great. I'll come back. Please stand by. Let me bring Mr. Priyanshu Singh, who is from PGTI. Priyanshu, I saw your record. You just qualified in 2019 and topped the Q school, and then you went to win one PGTA tournament right that year, Jaipur Open. So you have really a record in success, and also you have a wonderful record of playing in American college golf. So how did college golf help you? And tell something about your experience up to this.
So I've been a professional golfer about a year and a half now, and played on the PGTI, played some events on the Asian Tour. And yeah, it's been a great learning experience. You learn from the guys you play with every week, guys like Mithun and some of the great golfers in India, and you pick on things and see how they do it, and I'm just trying to improve my game. And so far, the journey has been pretty good, and it's nice to see some success earlier on in my career.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Okay, I'll come back to you again. Let me bring Mithun straight away again because I'm getting some queries about both of you. Like somebody says, is Mr. How many times you played in Bangladesh? Mr. Jagabundhu Rai asked to Mithun. Can you answer that? How many times you played in Bangladesh?
I've been first time I think 2004 to Bangladesh. Since that I came I think almost every year, and sometime came two times, sometime once. But I have many friends out there. Now I am in Dorali Golf Club, not in Colombo, so which is one of beautiful golf course in Sri Lanka, the links course. So I think it's many times, and I think I have many golfing friends in Bangladesh in Sri Lanka. So I think I love those people. They treat me like a brother. I think, and the all the BPGA, Bangladesh Golf Federation, and the Kumitola Golf Club. I think it's very familiar to me. It's coming out there. I won't feel I'm playing outside of Sri Lanka.
Okay, Mithun, I want to add a question here. My query: You are a player of caliber of Asian Tour winning. Your driving distance looks from your Asian Tour stat. It's around 265 to 60, and also green regulation is 61 around. So, don't you think it requires little better statistics from a caliber player
Mm,
like you?
see, See, like I'm the shortest hitter on Asian tour, so if you see those stats, like I the which is I'm missing sometimes because I can't reach the greens, which is now every par four like will be like 270, 280, and then the long golf course. At least I'm happy what I'm done in Asian tour because the missing I means I can't reach some holes, so still I was there. So I think driving accuracy. I'm one of I think one of leading player from I think that. But driving regulation, I'm trying. I have many woods and irons, so it's not that easy to hold on the greens. Those kind of.
Yeah, people know want to see you with trophy in Asian Tour. You're such a good player. Always play like a cool master. So I'll come back to you again. And let me bring again the Mr. Priyanshu this time. Priyanshu, there's a
Yes, sir.
question maybe by seeing you, somebody has launched. Is Priyanshu, do you know Bangladesh golf? Number one. Number
Uh,
two, I like to add another part to that question is you are a promising golfer. Are you planning to attend Q School Asian Tour this year?
sir, so the Q school for the 2020 season already happened. I went and I missed my full card in the final stage. But I'll have to sort of get my status on the Asian tour. And honestly, like I've not been to Bangladesh yet. I was looking forward to going there this year. But yeah, I'm looking forward to whenever I'm there next, and check out Kormatola Golf Club. And I've heard good things about the country, so I'm looking
Okay.
forward to it.
So where are you based in India? Which
I'm
golf club?
based out of Gurgaon. I play at DLF Golf and Country Club. That's my home course. And
Okay. So
yes,
that
sir.
Delhi Golf Club is basically the home course for Asian Tour and Central European Tour.
DLF. So yeah, that's where
DLF.
we've had the Indian Open here. I think for the last 4 years, I believe, 4 or 5 years.
So when you will play
Um,
there?
so I was supposed to play in the Indian Open this year, but it got cancelled. So hopefully next Indian Open, playing at my home course, with some local support and friends and family watching, should be fun.
Yeah, that's great. We also look forward to see you in Asian Tour, some events in India at least. Okay, just stand by. Let me bring again
Right, sir.
my brother, Mr. Mithun Perera. He's in golf course, definitely. Mithun, his course is open in a country? Golf club is open?
Yeah, in Sri Lanka, the whole golf courses are open now. Now I'm in Nurali Golf Club, which is hill country. I think most of the Indian players and Bangladesh golf players they know how beautiful this golf course. So I also on vacation, like because golfers can't do anything in these days. You can see our beard also we growing, and it's a tough time for golfers. Like basically from March, like we don't have a job. So
Okay,
who live with this? I think. They're trying to get back to this game.
okay. So I think COVID situation is better in Sri Lanka than that of us in India.
Yeah, it's in Sri Lanka they fully control this uh, this situation. I think I'm really sad to hear these our friends and in India, Bangladesh they are struggling with this, and I pray for them like it's COVID, it's won't it's for them
Okay,
and. It's a very sad situation because we also like for us also in India like we living out of them like because without the PGTI I won't think even we also have a life like we that's our bed and butter. So I think it's for them. I pray for them like and Bangladesh as well.
okay. So it's very good news that at least you're playing golf. But in Bangladesh, in India, many of the golfers they cannot play. And as I said, our professional players are having very tough time, challenging time, passing very challenging time. So just a question to you: Do you have a sponsor, and what else occupation or business you do? Do you have any other occupation besides golf?
Like basically the sponsoring my sponsors they still with me. I'm so lucky to have in those sponsors Lidox, Softlogic, and Panasonic and Nodel. So and I don't have any job. Like I full time I played the professional golf. So I think now the I think and now the time to golfers also realize, but they can't depend on this game also, and they have to think another side also. So I think even I'm also thinking like playing golf and do some business as well. Like otherwise we I think till I don't know when this COVID will be hit to people.
Okay. So why the other question on the screen, Mr. Ataul Goni Galil, he is involved. He's a regular audience of the show. These are the guys who always watch and they're related to golf. They develop software. I know this guy. So he is asking to you why Sri Lanka does not have a professional circuit.
Like it's we have only five right now, five professional players who playing in professional golf, and then that's the only thing. Like we can't have professional golf tour, and we busy with PGTI, and then I will be playing with some Asian tour events also. But it's I think it's we supposed to had in 2015 golf tournament. It was growing before 2015 when the government changed, everything went out. I think now the our election also parliament election also August 5th, and I think after that, if it is if this government comes, it's sorry to say I won't say the political thing, but if this what we're seeing is if this government come, it's good for a golf and good for sponsors as well. So I hope we can have it back PGTI event and invite many Bangladesh players for those events as well.
Okay, okay. Stand by, please. Let me bring Mr. Priyanshu this time. Priyanshu, there are some comments also for you. Who is your favorite player number one? And also, did you play in Asian Tour? When you played in Asian Tour, and then what is your education? Three questions together. Who is your favorite
Okay.
player? Did you play in Asian Tour and your educational background? Yeah.
Okay, I think everyone likes Tiger Woods. That's probably my favorite player as well. But if we had to pick someone from India who I grew up watching, I would say Mr. Milkha Singh. Um, you know, I think all the youngsters in India that aspire to play professional golf have been inspired by him. So I would say Jeev Sir from India is my favorite player, and Tiger Woods. And the second question was, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Did you play in Asian Tour and your education?
Okay, so last year was, I mean, like I said, was my first year playing professional golf in India. So I got to play the Asian Tour events that we have in India. So I think the Classic, Golf and Country Club Championship, Panasonic Open, and yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
And I
So
actually played another one in Malaysia. So yeah, I've played a few Asian Tour events so far. I was hoping to play a little more on the Asian Tour this year. But yeah,
okay.
with the COVID situation, that couldn't really happen.
Okay. About your education, I know you have done college golf. That means you have at least graduated from USA. Yeah.
Right, so no, I graduated in 2018 and I did um, a bachelor degree in communication and a minor in marketing. So that's my
Yeah. Great.
education
That's
background.
great. So you'll be able to brand yourself more. I
Right,
pray
so
that you'll go up and you'll brand your country yourself more and more. Okay.
hopefully, so
Just
yeah,
stay
that's the
of
plan.
your course. You'll be. You'll be. Okay. Just let me bring again Mr. Mithun Perera. Stand by, please. Mr. Mithun, this is Mr. Pamit Meiti from Calcutta, India. I think you know him. He's from Protach Golf Academy under Mr. Indrajit Balotia. So he wants to know how are you. He tells you how are you. Good to see you. We share. We all Sri Lanka is one of the great cricketing nation. How do you think Sri Lanka golf will evolve, and are the steps government are taking love from Calcutta?
Yeah, like it's I've been many times to Calcutta, even and then Sri Lankan government, like that's why I said this parliamentary election will be this 5th of August. I think which is the if it is Rajapaksa government comes, I think it's because they done in past, they done good for a golf. I think if it is comes this time also, I think it will help to Sri Lankan golf because they gave a lot of release for sponsors. So that even for us, like without sponsors, we are nothing. Like in this kind of situation comes, so even for us, like even it's that's why like in Calcutta and Dhaka. I think I did like almost same. So I still remember when I won in East India, uh, they support me like more than Indian players. So I think it's I love those people, and I have a lot of good friends in Calcutta, like Rahil Chow and a lot of friends, Arjun Atwal. I think they are a very good friend of mine. So I always, without even this situation, I always sending message them and connecting with them.
Okay, okay, that's great. Thank you very much, Mr. Pamit, for having a question to our leading one of the leading PGTA golfer, Mithun Perera. Now I'll talk to again to Mr. Priyanshu. Him, okay, yeah, he answered that. Okay, Mr. Priyanshu. Not my question is to you. You told me that you attend again this time for Q school, and what is your
Right.
preparation? And do you have got already any sponsor? Did you get any sponsor by these 2 years?
So I mean, this is my second year. I was supposed to be, I play at DLF, so my golf club supports me, and I get to practice and play and whatnot, and they help me out when I travel and stuff. But other than that, unfortunately, I don't really have a sponsor. So yeah, it's a tough time. You think about the future and stuff like that, but it is what it is. I think all the professional golfers are going through this. We're basically unemployed, no tournaments to play in. And you asked when I'll be playing in the Q school next. I mean, we don't have a date. Don't know when the Q school is going to be. So once we know these things, we can probably start preparing and planning a little bit better for it. But as of now, like I don't know when the next Q school is. And
Okay, whenever it
yeah, it's a
opens, Asian Tour, whenever it opens, you are planning to go there. I understand, and also
yeah, yeah,
PGTI. Wish PGTI is to reopen by September or October, whatever it is. You'll be there, right
right,
there.
right.
Okay, so let me add. What you're doing now? Are you able to practice in Delhi, Gurgaon?
Yeah, yeah, sir. So golf courses are open, obviously, with social distancing protocols in place. We can practice. I mean, it's really hot in the summers in India. I don't know about Bangladesh, but it's like 40, 42 degrees in the daytime. So I've been practicing early mornings and sort of late in the evenings and just trying to keep my game in good shape. I know Mithun over there is lucky. He's out on the golf course right now having a good time. But yeah,
Okay,
like guys in India were not as lucky as the Sri Lankan boys, I guess.
yeah, yeah. Okay, just stand by again for the last time. Let me bring Mr. Mithun Pera. Mithun, I think you can hear me. You can hear
Hello,
me,
I can
Mithun.
hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. I
Okay.
can.
Okay, 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 Mithun. There are some comments they left out. They wanted to know about you. How many years? Okay, you already answered. How many times you have been in Bangladesh? So you answered. So my last question for you: advice for Bangladeshi young professional golfers, what they should do, and also about the COVID situation. How can we can help these professional golfers, caddy ball boys from humble background? Your
It's
advice.
yeah. Even like we also had a lockdown in Sri Lanka for 66 days. So even we put us some mat, this thing mat and practice in our home. So we didn't have any choice for those 66 days. And if he's seeing Bangladesh, what advise them to, it's if you see Siddiq, Sohail, Jamal, Dulal, Zakir, and many players, coming out over there. They are all come from the humble background. And if you see how hard Siddiq practicing, or even even we not practicing like Siddiq, but of course we want to be him. Like he so much dedication he doing like his dieting fitness and his physically his strength to improve everything. I think example is Siddiq. He's a legend of Bangladesh golf. It's no
Yeah.
doubt. I think you have to see how what he's doing. He's practicing even these days. I've seen some videos. He's practicing at home. So I think it's more. It's what I have to say. Like you have to see those players. I think they came so much hard ways. Like if you see Siddiq, he worked hard and what he achieved now. He's one of top players from Asian Two, and what he done in Asian Two, I think not even we are not even close to him. So I think you have a lot of example in Bangladesh. It's you have to follow those players and see how they have practice that and you have to see their biographies. I think it will give you more motivation to be a good golfer.
Okay, okay, I'll come back to you. Let me bring for the last time Mr. Priyanshu Singh. Priyanshu, you had a wonderful, wonderful career in amateur ranks in national team. So far, I saw you record. I know your record. So, um, what's about your goal? Where from here with this form, with this performance or skill and
So,
records? So, where you're planning to go? Take your career.
obviously, the goals are pretty big. So I'm pretty young right now, so I definitely like see myself playing on the Asian tours in the coming year, and hopefully go on to play on the European tour, win on the PGA tour, and play on the biggest stage like everyone else wants to do. So yeah, I mean, I've got some big goals, but definitely have to work hard and chase those goals down.
Great, great. Wonderfully said. Okay, Mr. Mithun Perera, your goal of we want to hear. And
Yeah,
for
like see, it's I of course like like see I have a dreams. At least my target to play at least major event like out of four. So I don't have or to honestly I want to have a goal to play PGA Tour or European Tour because it's not suited to my game. So my goal is I think it's to play Japan Tour. So that's my goal. It's to get into that and because those golf courses suit to my game. So I think you know b- my goal and of course I want to play one major. At least to see how to and see all those players.
okay, thank you very much, both of you. You have spared your valuable time of your even practice. Mithun Perera is in practice in golf course, and Priyanshu Singh. Thank you very much. Both of you are very young,
Yes, sir.
talented, amazing. I pray that you just go up and up. With that, I like
Thank you,
to
sir.
end here. Thank you,
Thank you
thank you.
and
Thank you,
good to see you,
Mithun.
Priyanshu, man.
Yes,
We've seen those